Hi Virgo, welcome. So Virgo, this is going to be your June reading. I'm doing something special this round. I'm combining the spiritual general readings as well as the you versus them. So we're going to start with the general reading and then I'm going to transition into the you versus them portion of it. If you're only interested in the you versus them, feel free to click the timestamp in the description box as well as the chat. And you'll be able to jump ahead. All right. So anyways, let's get started here, Virgo, and see what we have coming in for you as we go into June. So you have the first card of the semi-sextile of allowing, which is encouraging you to see the growth potential in your life right now. It's talking about being hopeful and understanding that there's growth in everything that you experience, Virgo, and to see it as such. Sometimes this card also talks about tempers, so be careful with your temper during this time frame. I will say we just had a full moon over the weekend and it was a doozy, right? So you might have felt the tug of that. You might have felt a little crazy. I'm just saying, it brought out the crazy in a lot of people. So I'm hearing the Beyonce song, A Little Crazy, right now. Then you have the card of Judgment. So this is, what's interesting about this card is it is talking about the angel of the past in this deck, which is not the traditional meaning of the Judgment card, but there's some sort of judgment or final decision being made on something from your past, Virgo, that's now allowing you to kind of capitalize on whatever's coming for you in the future. Okay, so this is also Libra energy. Some of you could be connecting with Libra or have that in your chart. But let's go a little bit further and see. You have two cards of postponement and We Are the World. So it's almost like the world is at your fingertips, Virgo, but it all depends on if you're able to get into an emotional space of perceiving it that way, right? Because you can only receive what you perceive is possible for you. And so there's this big encouragement here to see the potential, okay? Even if what you have going on right now is not what you wanted, there's a whole lot of potential there. The card of postponement talks about kind of getting in your own way, things feeling a little bit stagnant. And I feel like this is what has to deal with this past energy. So whatever this is from your past, if you've been postponing making a decision, that time is up, okay? And you may feel that urgency or that push to kind of move out of the space you've been in where you've maybe been postponing your own progress, whether you've been aware of it or not. So let's see, Virgo, we're going to go into the head space first, then the heart space, and then the big spiritual picture for my Virgos, King of Swords. I have a song in my head, and I love this song. It's from Aniko on TikTok. She says, I'm gone from outer space. I've got Milky Way for blood and evolution in my veins. Check that song out. I don't know the name of it, but you may like that song. All right. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands in the headspace. 10 of Cups. And the 3 of Wands. So, Virgo, this is 2 cards of action here. So, it's almost like it's time to take action on your goals for absolutely certain. Especially those of you who have been investing your time and energy into like learning or starting something, and then also got the word promoting or promotion maybe in the cards for you as well. But it's the sense of like, it's time to take action on your goals. There's no more postponing things. Decisions need to be made. And they're really wanting you to place a lot of emphasis on family, your family environment, what makes you feel the most like yourself, okay? And I also was getting the word sacred. What you hold sacred to your heart, Virgo, is really being highlighted. And trying to take that into consideration when making decisions for your future, right? Because I feel like some of you are making decisions right now, but it involves more than just you. Like, it involves others, okay? And that's interesting because I got that message for Gemini. Some of you may be connecting with Gemini energy, but it's like taking into consideration everyone involved, taking into consideration more than just yourself is really important right now. Now, these two cards are kind of in opposition of each other. So I do feel like there is like a head and heart thing going on, or a little bit of an internal struggle where it feels like you're going in one direction one day and then the next day you're going in a completely different direction. And it's like you're crossing your own wires here, Virgo, which may feel tense to you, stressful to you. You have the King of Swords here, which this energy is not the kindest, right? So it's like, ooh, be careful with that. If you're a masculine Virgo, I feel like this is you, you know, really being not the kindest with your words or how you're expressing yourself right now. And maybe you have reason for that. Maybe it's just you're in a mood. I don't know, but pay attention to that. For my feminine Virgos, you could be dealing with a masculine like that, okay? But of course, you could be embodying that yourself. So we all have feminine and masculine energy within us. So let's go into the heart space then and go further. Seven of Cups. I'm going from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood evolution in my veins. Now that song, I won't get out of my head. It's such a good song. Anyways, Seven of Cups, Three of Cups, Six of Pentacles. What else? Temperance. Oh, wow, you got a whole storybook here. Okay, it's a separate story. All right, so when it comes to your heart space, Virgo, I feel like some of you, there's some confusion here showing up around your emotional self, right? Where you may be second guessing yourself, your own intuition, your decision making, etc. But it also talks about choices. So on the flip side of that, you have choices to make when it comes to love and emotions. And what really fills your cup, Virgo? Like, what makes you feel the best? Who makes you feel the best? These are questions to ask yourself as you're kind of going through June and making decisions, right? Some of you, there's been some confusion around reconciliation here, where you may or may not make amends, okay, during this time frame with someone in June if you have been on the outs with someone. But it's like there's this caution here. Sorry, I didn't mean to pause, but there was a caution that came through about, you know, really being cautious about who you're giving your time and your energy to, Virgo, because you don't want something to come back and bite you, okay? Meaning, like, if there's red flags there, right, and something feels off, there's an encouragement to kind of move away from that situation, all right? Person, place, thing, whatever it is. And to pay attention as to what you're giving focus to throughout your day, because it seems to be impacting your overall energy. You have the card of Temperance here, which is talking about independence and autonomy, and that's where they're wanting you to place a lot of your devotion. And I'm getting a message about devoting more time to yourself, okay? Like, yes, take into consideration others or another, but you need to devote some more time to yourself here, Virgo, and stop overgiving yourself to people that don't fill your cup, and pay attention to who does fill your cup, you know? And then there was this weird message over here about, it's the Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Ten of Wands, and the Magician. The struggle is real. There's some sort of emotional struggle going on, Virgo, in June, or maybe currently going on, where it's like this tug of war, back and forth type of vibe that leaves you completely feeling depleted, okay, and heavy and burdensome, you know, and what's interesting is the magician is trumping this, meaning that you brought this onto yourself. And I know it's not a popular thing to say, right? But we manifest our lives. We're completely responsible for ourselves and what happens to us. But some of us are aware that we're conjuring all of this, and some people are unaware that they are indeed conjuring what's happening to them through their thought space. But you've conjured something here, whether intentional or unintentional, that feels super heavy, icky, depleting, yet triggers you. And it's coming from your thought space, the way that you're thinking about something, the allowing your reactionary self to be activated, okay? And this is what is causing this postponement energy. So let's go further, holy cow, and see what this is about. And then we're going to go to the detailed you versus them portion. Like, some of you created a problem because you were focused on the problem for too long. And I feel it was unintentional. I mean, bad things happen to good people. Does that mean they're bad people? No. That just means they were sloppy with their thoughts, right? Because most people don't understand how valuable their thoughts are. But it is possible, too, that this could be outside of you. So let me say that. This could be someone outside of you that has manifested a shit show. I don't know how else to say that. So let's go deeper. The moon, the 2 of wands, the 9 of cups, and the tower. We can't leave it on the tower. What is the tower? What is the tower? The Queen of Cups. And there you are, the Hermit. Okay. So, Virgo, there's a lot of emotions showing up here as well. This could be an emotional time period for you with the moon here. It's also talking about, again, listen to your emotions, listen to your intuition. If it feels bad, it's bad, right? Like if it feels good, it's right. And that's how you know what's right for you. So there's like an evaluation period going on as well, where you're maybe needing to evaluate what is best for you, what makes you feel the best. And prioritize feeling good. Prioritize your own satisfaction. Before you make any decisions about your future, though, there is this caution to wait until the mood lifts. Wait till you're in a good mood before you make decisions. And then you have the tower. So there's some big disruption here. And it's coming in the emotional space, right? If you're a feminine Virgo, there could be something here that has shaken you emotionally. And it has to deal with communication. Okay? That is requiring for you to really go within and reflect and think about the things that I've talked about already. If you're a masculine Virgo, there could be a feminine here that's quite emotionally unstable that is trying to communicate with you or may disrupt things here. Okay, so that's something to be aware of if that hasn't already occurred. And if so, I feel like it's time to make a decision about your past, okay, and move forward into your future, right? And allow the natural growth and evolution to happen. So, before we go into the you versus them, I'm going to grab a guidance card and then we're going to get super detailed. It says, have fun and ground yourself. So Virgo, stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly, something unlike you? It's long overdue. Give your analytical mind a rest and go have some fun. And then this one says, being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are signs that you're not grounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect to the divine. Wow. So, Virgo, as your card flies over, we are now going to go into the you versus them portion. So I'll see you in just a minute. Welcome back, Virgo. All right, so we're going to go into the you versus them portion now and see what you got going on between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it's a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip it if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right. So, Virgo, the cards you got out is Sagittarius. That could be in your own birth chart or the chart of the person you're connecting with. We did just have a full moon that was in Sagittarius this weekend. That could also be highlighting that. But this is talking about being more enthusiastic, philosophical, independent. It's a very happy-go-lucky energy, very adventurous, very like going outside of your comfort zone. I really like this energy. On the flip side, sometimes this could be a bit of a risk-taking, sometimes a very self-righteous or a blunt energy. So be careful with that, because I also got messages in the spiritual portion of the reading about like this very blunt, maybe sharp-tongued energy that you want to be careful about. So you have here the card of the Emperor, and then the person you're connecting with is a Seven of Swords, which is interesting because the Seven of Swords talks about dishonesty, deception, lies. And the first thing I heard when this came out is the truth is out. So there may be a bit of that going on in June with your person or with you or within the connection. Take it as it resonates. But the Emperor is here as well in your energy. And this is talking about wisdom. So it's like whatever's unfolding in June, right? Let it make you wiser. Let it make you stronger. Let it put you into a place of power, your own empowerment. And that's what this encouragement here is. So now we're going to look at what led up to the now moment, recent past, how you both perceive each other, how you both feel underneath it all, and the big spiritual picture. So, recent past energy for my Virgos, Queen of Swords, Six of Pentacles, okay, Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Wheel, and the Three of Swords. So, Virgo, it looks like there's been some disruption here in the recent past that may have really had you trapped in a not so good headspace, where when it came to matters of the heart, there's a lot of painful energy showing up here. Some of you, again, there's that other message about this very cold, like direct, blunt type of energy that could have been coming from you, or you could be dealing with someone who's like that. But it's like whatever this communication was about, whatever this was that came through, first of all, it was in divine timing, so don't question the timing of it. The timing of it was when it was supposed to occur. Some of you have questions around that. But it's like something that was left unresolved coming to the surface to be looked at so that it could empower you in the long run, if that makes any sense. But I feel like whatever this was that hurt you, it had to deal with like give and take in life in general or in relationships here. But let's see what's going on in this person's energy. Recent past. The Wheel, so they have the Wheel as well, which also talks about karma, justice, the Moon, the Three of Pentacles, Wow, the Seven of Swords twice. Holy cow. Virgo, this person has hidden quite a bit, okay, or has hidden motives, or had hidden motives in the past. There's some sort of justice, there's karma, there's balance being brought to the situation in divine timing, right? But I feel like this person has kept a lot of things hidden, and it has to deal with their emotions, how they genuinely felt, but it also has to deal with like who they had in their life, or who. So this is the card of cooperation, right? Like people working together on a commonality, on something you have in common with someone. And over that is this deceptive energy. So it's like on the surface, it seems like, oh, we're in this together, we're working together, we're doing this together, whatever, whatever. And then, but it's not true, right? Like it's like this person and or you, because remember, these can be reversible energies, was not being truthful about that, okay? At least they were not in the past, or you were not. Take it as it resonates. Let's see. Let's go into the present energy then and see what we have going on currently in your perception of each other. So, Virgo's perception of this person. Three of Wands, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. I'm getting words like warm-hearted, kind, giving. I don't know if those are qualities of the person you're connecting with, or how you saw them, or maybe what you're wanting in a partner. But there's that Three of Cups. So for some of you, I feel like there's been some distance here, right? And some consideration going on around commitments and how you truly feel. Then you have this card of here of the Four of Cups, which is kind of like this detached, ignoring energy. Because you're focused on the Three of Cups. So it's like being so focused on something coming together that you're missing the bigger picture here, Virgo, or the person you're connecting with was feeling that way. But I feel this is, if you're a feminine Virgo, I feel like you are in this space of like waiting for things to get better, waiting for things to get right, waiting for things to come together, waiting, right? And in the meantime, it's like you were missing what was behind you, what's actually for you, or like the big picture of something because of where your focus was. If you're a masculine Virgo, I feel like you've been completely focused on the matter at hand, whatever's in front of you, what you're committed to, growing your potential, things of that nature. And because of that, it may make someone feel that they are ignored or ignoring someone. So let's go into their perception then and see how do they see you, Virgo. Ten of Swords, King of Wands, Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords. So, Virgo, I feel like this person's had to have the strength to have some sort of ending here or closure, and it stressed them out, but they've definitely thought about this for a really long time. It's been something that's been running through their mind, whether they shared it with you or not. I feel like they didn't share it because the Seven of Swords is out twice, which means there's a lot of hidden things going on here, or especially if you're in separation from this person. But they definitely know what's up. Like, this person's been ruminating or running things through their mind, okay? There's a bit of like this overthinking vibe here, and I don't know if it's coming from you or them, but I want to say like there's a very unhelpful thought pattern going on when it comes to the connection. And I don't know how to describe what it is that I'm feeling, but it's like it's painful. It's like right here. It's like trying to figure something out or running something through your mind over and over and over again. It's like your mind is playing tricks on you right now or something. Or this person. So let's go deeper into the heart space and see what's going on in the heart space. You've got the Death and Rebirth card. Oh, let me get that card. The Knight of Cups. The Queen of Wands. Temperance, which is really interesting because now some of you, this last full moon really did a number. Others of you may have a Sagittarius in your chart. If you do, when the Sag reading comes out, check that one out as well. Or you're dealing with someone with that in their chart. But it's like there's some sort of ending and new beginning all at the same time right here, okay? What it's doing is it's opening you up on an emotional level to be more vulnerable, to speak your truth more, to be more honest with how you feel. Some of you are ready to, I heard make a pass. You're going to make a pass on someone? I don't know if that's, or someone's going to make a pass at you. That's what I heard. But it's like after whatever this changes that you're going through on a deep spiritual level for some of you, there's also something surface level going on, and it has to deal with the expression of emotion, right? And the ability to handle one's own emotions and reactions, because this is very reactionary energy. So again, it's like it's helping you to refocus though, and what it's helping you to refocus on is like refilling your own cup, pouring into your own self, independence, autonomy. It's a very fiery, passionate part of you, Virgo, that knows what's up, that knows their worth. Like I'm getting words like brave and bold, and it's almost like just being unapologetic about what you're expressing right now, like because you mean it. Because you mean it. So I'm getting this phrase, mean what you say, not say what you mean. Something like that. I don't know. Anyways, this person's heart space, the Three of Swords. Strength card. Knight of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the World card. So, Virgo, person you're connecting with, they are going through this process of healing things within themselves and finding the strength and courage to kind of push forward or push past whatever this is that caused this painful energy. This person has come full circle and is in this space of acknowledging their own worth, reaching for their own goals, for their own desires, for their own objectives. And so it's so weird to me that the Seven of Swords is what's crowning this person, because this is like in their heart space, it feels to me like good intentions, you know, like, or that they, at least they have good intentions for self. But they've kind of been through their own struggles. They've been through their own heartaches. And this is like somehow motivated them to get back on the horse, to go for what they want, to take action on their goals. To stop thinking about it and be about it, you know, like I feel like there's an upkick in this person's energy here after some sort of painful moment or event. So let's go further. We're going to go into the future energy now and see what's most likely to come next for Virgo. I'm gonna go from outer space like a Milky Way for ocean in my veins. All right, you have the Lovers, the Ten of Wands, King of Cups, Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. So, Virgo, I feel like there is this very strong attraction or bond showing up here, and yet it feels like a struggle at times. It feels heavy. Emotional, feels very emotional. There might be some childishness involved. There might be a little bit of an immaturity here. But I feel like you're trying to hold yourself together. For some of you, hold yourself to a higher standard. Okay, it's like trying to take the more emotionally mature approach, but the pages here. So it's almost like when you're feeling connected, it's easy for you to be the mature person. But when you feel that sense of disconnection here, when you feel that struggle, it's like you dip into this childish part of you, your lower self, that doesn't handle things the way you know you should handle them, Virgo. So it's like all the more reason to not let someone throw you off balance or to throw you off kilter so that you don't dip into that part of yourself. Some of you are holding off or holding on to an apology, or you are holding out for an apology. Let's go into this person's energy. I don't have the past here, but for some reason I feel like when I'm looking at the cards that it's like a little bit of like holding on to what was said in the past. And it weighs down the connection. I'm actually feeling like sweaty and nauseous right now. Let's see what's going on in this person's end. The King of Cups, the Six of Cups. How did I know the past would show up? The past. That, you know, that was brought into your spiritual reading as well. Page of Cups. Ten of Wands. You almost have the same exact cards on both sides. It's very interesting. So the struggle is real, okay? This person, they're in this space of like either trying to make peace with the past or surrender or let go of something. They're trying to call something new in, but it's a struggle. Like there's heaviness around this. There's heavy communication here as well, or important communication coming through in June. Like this person is thinking about moving or moving on or moving forward with something here. And it's going from a thought to an action to a reality. And yet I sense like, again, this is being kept to themselves. What is this? Yeah, they're moving towards what they're very passionate about. So, and then the act of surrender is here. So I feel like this person's in this space where they are, you know, wanting to kind of let go of their past as well. Yeah, it's haunting them. Like I feel like it's following them because there's something that was hidden that wasn't resolved. And yet I do feel like this person is moving forward and going towards what they're passionate about. So if they're passionate about the connection, right, then you'll know, right? Because they'll let you know, right? But if not, then it's towards something else. So because the king and the queen are here, which is an equal match, being on the same wavelength. Like I feel like this person is wanting to be on the same wavelength with you if you're in a connection with them, or with whoever they're around if you're not in a connection with them. Like they're very focused on self, like their own goals, what they have going on. And yet, why am I getting the word pollution? Yet the water's polluted, or the energy's polluted. Like there's something convoluted about it. I don't know. I'm gonna get one clarifier here on this Seven of Swords to see what that is. What is the Seven of Swords? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, again, this person is very success driven right now. Ten of Pentacles is like having the dream, really. You know, the house, the home, the kids, the dog, the fence, the job, the car, you know, like the lifestyle that they want is really the primary focus right now. But maybe it's with you, maybe it's not with you. You'll know if you're in a connection or not in a connection with this person. But it's like, yeah. It's like they haven't been completely honest, though, with the give and take portion, right? About the who, the what, the where, the when, the how, the why. Like, there's definitely a missing puzzle piece here, Virgo, and I know if this reading is for you, you know that, because this would be resonating with you. And I want to say, like, oh, you're going to know the missing puzzle piece, but I don't sense like this clarifying, truthful moment coming through. I feel almost like if you overthink it, if you try to look for the answer too much, you actually pollute your own energy. You know what I mean? Like they're almost saying just start fresh, you know, like come into this space of acceptance, and eventually in timing this will all make sense, right? But right now, to not let your emotions block you from whatever movement forward you need to make. So go towards what makes you feel good right now, Virgo, and empower yourself. And don't be afraid to go out your comfort zone either. So let's get a guidance card. All right, or 5. You have the card of nature and animals. Actually, this person does. They may be in nature. They may be surrounded by animals. That would be very beneficial for this person. And your card is relationships. So this says relationships are a mirror image of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for growth, whether it stays or whether it goes. So this is a reminder to you, and to go back to the spiritual reading, it was talking about seeing whatever you have going on as a potential for growth and not the opposition of that. And again, this card is reiterating that, one, relationships are a mirror for ourselves to understand self better, but also to experience another. But also that every relationship helps grow you in whatever way, and to see it as such. So I'm going to leave it there for now, Virgo. Very interesting reading. Zodiac signs you may be connecting with or have in your own chart. Real quick here, Sagittarius. Lots of Sag energy, but I also have Leo, Pisces, Libra, Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius again, Scorpio, Gemini, Pisces again. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I do have videos and content over there. All of it located in the description box as well as in the About section. Check me out over there. Wishing you the very best either way. And until next time, my friends. Namaste.